Hi, I'm Evangelist Lisa, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. Life changes, deal with it. Today, I'm with one of my oldest friends here. And as you all know, I do mostly Christian videos, and there's nothing wrong with doing a good video on a good friend. He has a business doing dog breeding,
bullies, cane Corsos. Yeah, I can do other stuff too as well in the breeding game, but my main thing is bullies.
His main thing is bullies, because that's why he's a bully. I'm always messing with him. He always got something to say.
A bully for the Lord.
So he says. But with that being said, I want to go on ahead and let's just get this started. All right. Now, this is a good friend of mine. I call him, he is affectionately known to family and friends as Punta. No, just kidding. I call him Kunta. His name is Kunta, but that's not his name. We'll just leave it at that. So, I'm going to start off tonight with, we're going to talk about the type of dogs that he breeds, how he breeds them, how long it takes for them to mate, how he chooses the mates for them, and the people like you who love to get them. I myself, we have a dog too. We got from him. He's a pocket bully.
Pocket bully.
He's a pocket bully.
I need to measure him, because if he's 12 inches and under, that make him micro.
Okay. He
might be borderline.
Yeah, he's pretty big. He's probably about like this tall.
Okay, so
he's pretty big.
He's more than 12. So
he's about this thick. I promise you. He's
compact.
He's beautiful. He's a beautiful dog. I don't like dogs myself, personally, but my husband, he does. My children, they do. My grandchildren, they do. And of course, yours truly, he loves animals. So I'm like, who in the better place to interview than to be with my good friend who is a dog breeder, and a very well-known dog breeder at that. So if you guys are interested in receiving one of these puppies, he does have papers and things like that on them and information on the dogs. Please be sure to leave your comments in the comments. Leave your name, and I'll make sure that he gets the information. He's able to get back to you, and that way he has pictures. So if you want to see other pictures, I'm going to post some within the video, but if you want to see other pictures, then we'll make sure we get those out to you. But we have to be able to know who you are. So please be sure you comment and leave your name and number or some kind of way to get in touch with me, okay? All right, so we're going to go on ahead, and I'm going to just start off by introducing you to my good buddy here. And I want to let him just talk to you about what he does, and I'll just ask him a couple questions, all right? Well, this is my good friend, like I said. I've been knowing this man for a long time. We affectionately know him as Punta. So we're going to let him talk a little bit about the dogs that he breeds. You're on.
Okay, well, I breed bullies. One time I bred toy teacup poodles at one time.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And unfortunately, they got stolen from me.
Oh, man, I know that hurt.
That didn't stop nothing, though.
Right. Don't one monkey stop no show.
So I used to be in the pit bulls before that, too, as you know. I had a lot of pits. So one day I'm looking for a pit bull online. I wanted to change up some stuff.
What was making you look for a pit bull? Did you just want to stay
I wanted to switch my breed, my look.
Okay.
And my dog. So I got my own line, Woopathang Kennels, but I wanted a different.
What does it mean to switch your own line, to make your own line?
Meaning, I wanted to change the look of my dog.
So that's almost like not a DNA type thing, but more of a kind of, sort of?
It's DNA. It's like this. So whatever this dog might be lacking, this other dog from another breeder might have.
Kind of like you're adding it together to try to make one perfect dog, basically.
So if you got you a small female with a small head, hey, this guy over here has a dog,
big old
Gotti bloodline or whatever it may be, with a nice size head. This dog, the female might have a small chest. This dog might have a bigger chest.
So it's almost so how you breed them, it's just like taking what one factor is missing on one and adding it to the other one by meshing them together.
Yeah,
and breeding them together like that.
It's all about structure, good structure.
Right. It's like I guess you would say, people would say handsome people. You ever hear that? They say, "Oh, your parents must have been good looking. You guys
because of your genes,
right,
some good genes."
Right. Have you ever heard that? It's kind of like that.
They don't make people like dogs.
Right. But
back in the day, people did mix and match.
They did.
They used to mix and match. With their own family members.
Thank you, Lord.
They mix and match because they want to keep their own blood.
Right. Keep a pure bloodline. That's so weird.
So with dogs, some people do the same thing. You got your Rottweilers, you got your Dobermans.
Right.
You got your Bordeaux D-Bots. Why you think they all pretty much look the same?
True.
Because they're a lot of them interbred. That's why the colors come out the same.
And that's why certain animals are kind of different. They're the same, but they look different.
A little bit different.
Because of the way they bred.
So now
I didn't know that people did that to dogs. Not until just now when you told me. And I've known you forever, and I didn't know that that's what.
Yeah.
How they done that.
So the dog you got, she was actually.
He's a boy. He's a boy. His name is Mickey.
Okay, the mother was actually on the micro side.
Okay.
The boy, which was Bo.
I remember Bo. He looks a lot like his
Bo
dad.
was Pocket.
Okay.
So you came out with your dog Midget, looking more like Bo.
He does.
He's a Lilac bully. A Lilac bully, a little bit tries, which is ghost pattern. Man, if you look real good, you can kind of see the.
And Bo was kind of big too. Midget's really big.
Midget is he's a good version from Bo.
Yeah, he could actually almost be a twin to him, really, because they're that much identical.
Bo was just black and white.
Secret. A little bit of what do you call that? A little bit of PSA moment. I was terrified of Bo. Bo scared me. Kunta had Bo in my front yard. I was like, somebody better come get this dog. You remember that? And he was a puppy.
A little puppy.
He was a puppy.
Won't harm you. And which is what I'm getting to what led me into bullies. I'm looking for a pit. I said I want to match somebody else's dog, whatever structure they may have to make up for what I got. Because I was trying to expand my dog's head. So every time I Googled it, bully kept popping up. I kept saying.
So pit bull and bully together?
No, just I'm Googling pit bulls.
Okay.
But the bully just kept coming
calling.
up.
Okay.
Bulldog. All this.
So that kind of made you look like, what is this?
I don't want no bulldog.
Right.
I don't want no. I'm looking for a pit bull.
Right.
So after so many times, I just clicked on. Let me see what this
bully
mess is they talking about.
Right.
And when I seen it, to me, it was a pit bull to the third or fifth dimension.
Right.
They were thicker.
Right. Maybe a little bit shorter.
It was you got different types.
Right.
You got your micro. You got your pocket.
Okay.
You got your large and you got your X large.
Okay.
Okay.
So what would be the extra large? Because my Midgie is he's pretty big to me. I think he's big. Big Mouth doesn't think he's big.
Midget's Pocket. He's just a big old thick.
Cause you seen him.
Pocket. He's what the ideal of what you want.
Right.
The right size, the right, to me personally, anything under a pocket, when you get into the micro, you got them dogs.
Way smaller than
that's a deformity.
Kind of like Lisa. What was she? She was. Lisa was a beautiful
Lisa
dog.
Was pocket. Lisa's a pocket bully.
She's a pocket.
She was
just
pocket.
tiny. She was really tiny to me.
She took after her mother. Midget's mama. That's what she did.
Okay.
Yeah. So I said I looked into bullies. I like the look. I said, that's what I'm looking for. And
kind of that in between, not quite such pit bull, but kind of a switch up. But it gave you that switch up you were looking for.
I wanted to look, yeah.
Right.
It already had the looks to where I didn't have to create it myself. Right. It was already created by somebody else. Now, to put my little mix and sugar in it, then okay, I can grab something. Add my thing.
But that's the way it always is with something. You always add a little something in, and then you always get that better, that result that you're looking for.
Yeah. So I got my first bully, and I go to the Mile High Flea Market, and I see a guy.
That's Midget calling right now. That's Midget. He's calling his grandpa.
I don't know how he's doing it, but
he's calling his grandpa.
Dogs are smart.
Especially his dogs. The ones he breeds, they're super smart.
Oh, yeah.
They can call, they can get up, use the bathroom, flush the toilet. Like Jinx, the cat. Meet the Fockers. He can get up and flush the toilet.
So, I'm at the Mile High Flea Market. I meet a guy. He had a pocket bully.
Oh wow! Is that the first time you ever seen one actually
in life? In real life. Well, actually, no. I had one, but I didn't have a pocket bully. I had a standard bully.
So, had you ever seen a pocket bully at that point ever before, or did you just see him on pictures first?
Just pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. So he said, "Hey, bro, you got a nice looking dog." Long story short, do you know what that is? I said, it's a bully, but I didn't have the papers at the time.
Oh.
And he said, hey, man, you got some good stock, but if you're serious about this, I'm going to hook you up.
Oh, wow.
And he hooked me up.
So it took another guy to kind of pull you into the ropes, show you the ropes.
Because I was more into the pit breed. I know all about that game, but the bully breed is a whole new different game.
Yeah, that is. Because I had no idea what they were until we came here. And once we came here, and I seen, what was it, Helen and Midge. Well, they were just tiny little puppies at the time, and they was the cutest little thing. And Helen was so beautiful, and Midget was beautiful, and I was just like, those are so cute. When I walked up to the porch, and let me tell you how my boy is. That's how family do. He was like, take him. I was like, take it? What? I was like, no, I don't want any dogs. And I told my husband what he said, and he was like, what? Wait a minute. Wait. And he got all excited about it because he wanted one of the puppies. And I was like, I don't want that dog.
I just sent out one of my girls out.
Yeah.
To one of the family members out there.
I actually got to see the puppy.
Said, if you want it, come get it.
And that puppy was beautiful.
I wanted to keep her. I wanted
to share the love.
I wanted to keep her. If he would have changed his mind, she'd be here right now. Right. She's these top notch dogs.
I will have to send you guys. I will have to send you a picture of what she looked like. She's beautiful.
They Merle. They all came out Merle. They had the litter 7, and they
and what is Merle? Because I'm lost right now.
Merle is just a dog pretty much spotted with unique markings,
like that little gray one. I just said a few minutes ago that puppy reminded me of one of the little seals. Back in the day, when we used to go to school, and they would have the little seal on the folders, the little white seal with the little eyes. Oh, that dog is beautiful. I'm gonna have to put a picture of that one up too. Yeah. Unless when you get a chance, maybe you can have somebody bring her in, or is it a girl or is it a boy?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. And have somebody bring that one in so you can take a look at him. He is beautiful.
He is a exotic and blue Merle pocket bully.
And this puppy looks exotic to me. I've never seen a puppy like this one before. You should get a good look at it. And if like I said, if you guys are interested in getting some type of pocket bully, then please let him know. You can reach up, go ahead and reach up and grab him. He's beautiful. Look at him.
Let me see.
He is gorgeous. Look at this beautiful dog.
Yep.
Wow.
This is one of my creations.
That's a cutie. That's a cutie.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful dog. I like all the little spots.
Call him
Almost
Bam
like a Dalmatian.
Bam Bam. Yeah, so these spots and all that, that's Merle.
Look at you.
That's Merle.
You are a cutie.
And
that's called Merle. So any type of dog that has these spots.
Look like this, you might find something with some, bigger patches on there, like the one I sent out Colorado a few weeks or so ago. So it's all
that is a
Merle.
Beautiful dog.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful dog.
So I had to keep him.
You want to come grab this one, honey? Look at you.
Yeah, I had to keep him. All right, Bam Bam.
Bye, Bam Bam. See you later, Bam Bam. We don't want you to give us no pot. Bam Bam, we don't want you to pot.
His temperament pretty good.
I give you one of the seat. It's beautiful.
See how kind of settled he was. He wasn't jumping everywhere.
Right. My dog, on the other hand, he likes to jump all over.
He's a big puppy.
He is a big puppy, and he's friendly. And a lot of people see him, and they get kind of intimidated by him.
They got that look. Bully, that's the thing. A bully has an intimidating look. But if you do your breeding, reading up on, bullies were bred for companionship.
Yeah, because he is.
They're house dogs. Good house dogs.
He's gone
family dogs.
My dog has calmed down now. The older he's gotten, he's calmed down much more, and he doesn't like to be alone. So when we do put him in his kennel, he hates it. Well, he doesn't hate it.
They're sociable dogs.
Right.
I said they were bred for companionship. So they like to follow you where you're going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling good, they'll pick up on that.
Yeah. And he's very smart. He's very smart.
So and until something really happens, you won't know how smart that dog is. Right. Till a crisis come, you're going to be like, wow, this dog knew what to do.
Right. It's so funny because he's really, one day I was coming in the house and he didn't know who was at the door. So when I came in, I had all the groceries in my hands. So I pushed the door open and you bump the door open, and he was in there, and he was with my husband. My husband was feeding him. And it was funny because when I got the door open, he was in stance mode.
Right there waiting.
He was like, he didn't bark. My dog, he does not bark. He will not bark. Most dogs be like, I'd be like, shut up. How dogs do. Yeah. He does not bark don't bark when people knock on the door. He don't bark. But he stands there like this.
He on you on protection mode.
Yeah, and he stands there. But when somebody does open the door, he just gets all excited to see him. He wants to come and lick him and and all that. And I have to tell him, no, get out, move. But he never would attack.
Because I see my masters. Let them in,
right? So they're okay,
and whatever vibe that they're feeling, it must be okay,
right?
But they still aware of things also,
right? And I would say that
aggressiveness and stuff like that. So whoever you let in your house, he's he's okay.
You're okay with him, so I'm okay with him.
But he also is keyed in,
right? But dogs, they can sense that anyway. That if you're in fear or if you're happy or something like that. So would you attribute all that, the non-barking, the not, being aggressive and all that, would you attribute that to good breeding? Or is it just like how we are in the human world? There's some good, some bad. You know what I'm saying?
You got good, you're bad.
Right.
But if you want to speak on humans, it's how you teach your kids.
So it's the same with a dog then?
Same with your dog. It don't matter what kind of dog it is.
Right.
It's how you teach it.
Right.
But some dogs are just instinctively bred for that particular
like a protection
reason.
Or something.
Like the can Corsos I got in the backyard.
Oh my gosh, and they are so big. Oh my goodness, you guys.
I don't care what you do to that dog, how you make it, you fine with them. Yeah. But they were bred strictly for guardianship.
Right.
Period. And that's what they do. They gonna walk back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And You know, they gonna security the premises.
They're not like trying to be aggressive towards people, but they're protective.
Yeah, they're protective. Whoever's who you with right now. Okay, ain't nobody gonna come on this premises on this kennel premises and do nothing.
Exactly. Nobody's gonna walk up here and be crazy. Try it if you want to. You're gonna see. But you know, and the crazy thing about it is, you know, I come here quite a bit to visit. And when I come, I've never had, it's Midget again. Hi, Midget. My mommy's right here. You trying to get a hold of Grandpa so bad. You trying to get a hold of Grandpa.
You know you was here.
Trying to get a hold of Grandpa. It's instinct. What we were just talking about, the instinct, the dog instinct. But yeah, we when I've been here a few times, like I was saying, you know, and I really truly, like you said, I know it's in training your dogs and how you train your dogs up, because we had a pit bull and people were so afraid of him because he was a pit bull. If you hear the name and you have somebody come to your house and you say pit bull, the first thing they do is they get afraid when they hear that name, pit bull. Because
pit bulls,
they're
legitimately were bred to fight. Right. There's a lot of dogs that's bred to fight. Chow chows.
Right, chow chows are not good for children. I know. Never get a chow chow if you guys got children. Don't do it.
All them dogs, people use to fight.
Right.
People fought over in pictures. Not that they were bred to fight. They were bred to guard and all that, like German shepherds. But people still fought these dogs. Just unfortunately, pit bulls got that tag on at that moment, at that time.
Right.
During that Pacific year.
And it wasn't right.
Yeah, but they were bred like bulldogs would take down bulls. Start from the bull terrier.
Right. That's where they get their name from. You know what I'm saying?
Start from the bull terrier, and you crossbreed, you know, you do all that. So think about the dog on Little Rascals, the Rascals. What was his name? Pete,
yes.
Petey, whatever his name was.
Yeah, it was Pete. Yeah, Petey.
This dog was on a TV show with kids.
Right.
Playing.
Right.
You seen his smartness.
But see,
nobody had a problem with that.
People don't think about that. And what it is people, it's like, we'll say, like with the dogs, they say pit bull, like we said, or Rottweiler. Automatically they think fierce. You know what I'm saying? They think mean.
All them dogs those are working dogs.
Right.
So working dogs, they work. It don't matter like what it is.
And you know what? I've also noticed, you know, like I said, it's in the breeding and what the people do. You know, I want to try to say this before I wind it up. When I come, and I come right here into the house, and when I do come, I pull up and the dogs will be on the porch, and some people will be all terrified, but maybe it's because they're familiar with me or something.
No, you just know now the type of breed and what they're there for.
Right.
Because like I said, people out the gate see a dog like that and think immediately it's a pit bull.
Right, and they're afraid of it.
Just like we had to go get a dog, an old English bulldog. And they threatened to try to neuter him and try to say he's a pit bull. Clearly he ain't a pit bull.
You remember Dr. Julie?
Clearly. He wasn't a pit. But they tried it. Any dog with any kind of look.
Right.
Whatever.
It looked like it was like ferocious.
So what I call that is just they racist towards dogs.
Right. Good point. That is a good point. I love that point. And I'm going to make sure I put that up there.
Black and white, human, and people are racist towards
furry
dogs.
friends too, you know what I'm saying? Our furry family, you know, they receive all that too. You know what I mean? But I'm really glad, you know, I got to come and interview you, because we've been trying to do this for like a year now. I haven't had a chance to, maybe almost a year or something, close to a year.
Yeah.
We've been trying to do this, you know, and everything. And my baby have grown up already. He's going to be a year in May or 2. He's going to be a year?
He's about to be a year.
He's about to be 2? I thought it was going to be a year.
No.
I thought it was 1 year. Has really? It hasn't been 2 years? Oh, man. I thought it was... I guess it's a year.
No, Bo was...
He's already...
You're right. I think you're right, because Bo was barely turning 2. We talking about Midget.
Midget's going to be a year, right? Right. Oh,
when was Midget born?
I don't remember. I got his things in there. Because we...
22.
24th.
20 something like that.
22. It's about to be 24, so in May 24th.
Something like
He's
that.
gonna be 2 years old.
Dang, time be flying.
Yeah, already. And he's such a sweetie, you know what I'm saying? So I just think, the people get the wrong concept. Yeah, I ain't going up in his back.
Maybe.
I'm not going where his kennels are, you know what I'm saying, by myself. But you know what? If I did, I mean, they would probably bark because dogs are
They gonna bark because they don't know you.
Right. They're
you
built
got some dogs that ain't gonna bark.
Right. Right. Like mine. He doesn't.
I got a lot of dogs that ain't gonna bark. They just gonna watch you.
Right. Right.
And then wait for you to make the wrong move. If I didn't say you can come back here, we got a problem.
Coming back. Right. And it's crazy because the ones that I do know, they don't mess with me. They don't bark or do any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The ones that I do know, but because he's a breeder and such a popular breeder, they come and they go. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we have some that are being born and all that, and they don't know who I am. So, with anybody coming to my door, I'm like, who is that?
See, a dog is your own flesh.
It's like a child.
It's your flesh alarm system.
Right. Okay.
So they gonna bark and let you know, hey, somebody here and we don't know who this is.
Somebody
and even if we know,
door check, porch check.
So we need to check on this.
Right.
So
that is
people
funny.
Be like, why this dog's barking? All these dogs are barking too much.
Right.
Like you might have a dog in the backyard that's barking and bark. They're not barking for nothing.
They're not.
It's something they done seen something that's going on that's making them bark, and you need to take heed to it. Because they seeing what you don't see. Right.
Well, with that being said, we got to go on ahead. We're going to end this podcast. Until we get part 2. We'll get a chance to get back and do another podcast. So, with that being said, if you need or want to see more about pocket bullies, please leave a message. Please hit that bell, and subscribe, please.
One thing for me, you can get to me through her.
That's right.
Woopathang Kennels.
Woopathang
we
Kennels.
Breed nothing but bullies.
Woopathang Kennels.
Companionship.
Woopathang Kennels.
Got, can courses too, but my major thing is bullies. Bullies. And they're going to be good dogs for you.
Yes. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, good service dogs. That's really what they're for.
They are. I love my little Minty. He's so sweet. Well, I just want to thank everybody who joined us in this podcast tonight, or check me out on on my channel. It's just awesome. I appreciate you. Please, again, like I said, please hit that like. It sends those algorithms out, and it lets YouTube know that you enjoy the content that I'm bringing. And it also spreads out more farther than just a little bit of surroundings that I am. We want it to go all over the place, okay? And go viral. All right. Well, God bless you guys, and we will see you later. So we're going to Woopathang Kennels. Woopathang Kennels.
Woopathang Kennels. Let me tell you real fast before we do this. You know where I got the name Woopathang Kennels from?
Where'd you get the name Woopathang Kennels?
Years ago, I had a pit bull in the back of my truck, and I'm driving with a friend. So, like you saying, dogs that don't bark. I had a lot of dogs that didn't bark. They was quiet. Mm-hmm. One day, my friend reached back in the back seat to grab something, and my dog just stood up and looked at him. And it was a brindle, brindle American Pit Bull Terrier. A lot of people think brindle was a breed.
Right, it's not.
Or a pink nose. All got a red nose. That's just the color of the nose on the dog. What's the particular breed? And but anyway, he looked at my dog. And my dog just looked at him crazy. And he just said, man, what's this dog's name? Woopathang? Because he looked like I whooped that thing.
Right, I will tear you up.
And
you on me a
he had a big head at the time. This is when I was in the pits. Mm-hmm. So that name stuck with me. This is years ago. Like years, I was young. He said, what's this dog's name? Is it Woopathang? And I just... I laughed. It was funny,
That's stuck.
So I kept that name.
That's a good story. And I tell you what, it's only not true because it was Woopathang Kennels because his head was big and he trying to fall all over the place like a big old. All right. Well, thank you guys. Bye. I love y'all. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day this video catches you. God bless.